Hi all, Jessie B Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for Mixed Media Mayhem and Scraptember. And so for Scraptember, we need to use pattern paper background, which I have this pattern paper here that I want to use. And then for Mixed Media Mayhem, we're to use pattern paper background, vellum, and fiber. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I have two pictures here. One of my son's skitter, and then one of my niece on top of the skitter. And, yeah, so those are the pictures I'm going to do. So let's get going. Okay, so I decided I want to do a like starburst kind of look with these two pictures and keeping it all in the pinks because my niece loves pinks. And so since the main picture is of her, I decided to do that. So I'm going to use a striped and then a floral as well. And then the background there. So I'm going to flip over my paper and kind of draw out the starburst or sunburst or whatever you want to call it. And I'm just using my grid mat here to kind of help me get these kind of how they're going to go. They do end up a little different than I have them drawn here, but this is pretty much how they are. I think I end up adding in a couple more because I thought there wasn't quite enough. I thought this top one here was just a little too big. So yeah, I'm gonna get these drawn in, and then I'll cut one of them on camera, I think, and then the other ones I'll just do off camera because it takes a lot of measuring and making sure I'm getting it right. But I use the back of the paper there to make sure they're all in the right kind of spots. And then this is where I decided that I didn't like how you couldn't see much of the background between the floral and the pink stripe. So I am going to just make that a little bit smaller, and yeah. So I'm just going to use my glue gun or my ATG gun and glue them right in the center, and that way I can kind of pull up the edges and have a little bit of dimension on the background. So and the centers doesn't have to be where they're going to hook, doesn't have to be perfect, because the pictures are going to go over top of it, and yeah, it hides it all. So here I get it all done like that. I do end up off camera, I roughed up the edges and kind of distressed the edges and pulled them up. And now I am going to cut out the florals out of that paper, and for some reason I don't know what I did, but I ended up zooming my camera in. So you're going to see a very nice close-up view of what I do. I'm just glad that it's all in frame, and everything I do actually is right here in the center, so I don't do much at the bottom or the top of the page. And so it wasn't like, totally messed up and unusable. So for the rest of it, yeah, it is zoomed in. But okay, so I'm going to mount the pictures onto some white cardstock just to make sure that they pop off the page a little bit. And then I will put them onto some foam because there is dimension in the background, and I want to make sure that they pop up a little bit. I was just moving them and it was not quite lined up right. So get those. They're going to go right there. And I just put the picture of the skidder along with the picture of my niece climbing on it, because you can see, what it is that she's climbing on. And she just thought it was the coolest thing. It was like a big uh, toy jungle gym to her and the rest of the kids. We had them all climbing on there. And so uh, she just thought it was so cool. This is in the very back of it, looking in the back window. And I'm standing right there taking pictures of her. And I think I have a picture of her brother in almost the exact same spot. So now I'm just going to make it a little bit more girly and add some flowers around it. And so out of that paper, I cut out all the flowers that were nice and big, even the ones on the edge. And so they were kind of already cut in half or part of them missing. And I'm just tucking those ones underneath. And then the other ones that are full, I'm just sticking them over top onto some fun foam. And then I put the two other half ones on the top of the picture of the skidder. And then I decided I need some greenery, so I am going to get a piece of green that matches the same green that's in the floral print. It's kind of a brighter green. So I'm going to use this and just make some little leaves. And out of these two leaf die cuts here, I actually get a whole bunch of leaves. So I'm just using the two of them, and then I cut them apart into little sections, and this have lots of greenery around, and I really like the way it works. I think these two little die cups are fast becoming some of my favorites. So get these all cut apart here, sticking them in and around the florals. And then excuse me, hiccups. So then I will end up getting them all glued down. And then you can see there off to the left side, I have a whole bunch of little itty bitty flowers. And those are cut out of the same paper. Well, they're not cut. I used a punch. It was a snowflake punch, my tiniest little snowflake punch. And it was kind of shaped like the flowers already were. So I just went ahead and cut and punched out all the little yellow flowers that were in that paper. And actually there was quite a few. And so I'm just adding them now, scattering them around in the two different clusters, and getting that little bit extra color and floral kind of just spread around. There's two different colors of yellow. There was a white-ish or creamish, and then a brighter yellow. So I get those done, and then I pull out one of my sticker books. This one here came from Walmart, and it's for kids. It's like best sticker book ever, like that. It has like thousands of stickers in it, but it had these adorable little hearts, so I used them. It had this word love and this word this, so I put love this. And then that's my daughter saying hi. Hello, Corey. And then I do end up adding a tag at the top here, and so I could put that ribbon in it for my fiber, because I almost forgot it. So I'm just going to bring it up, fold it up, use my little staple gun here. It's I got it at Walmart, I think it was, maybe Staples, but in their school section, like when you go back to school, it's supposed to be like a little kid's stapler, but it works really great for this. So I got that in there, and so I just stapled that onto that top of that tag, put the heart over top of it so I don't cover it. And then here's my vellum. This is just a little scrap piece of vellum I have. It had the really cute little, I don't know what they are, Celtic knots or something like that. And so I use that underneath the picture. And I will end up putting one above the picture of my niece too, but I do that one off camera. I don't remember if I took a picture of it or not. But just to even it out, so I have the vellum in 2 different places. And so since this was supposed to be mixed media, I mean, and I did what I was supposed to. I did the pattern paper background, I did vellum, and I did fiber. I decided I needed to do some splattering too, just because I thought I needed it. So I did some splattering in gold, and there it is. Here are the close-ups. This one, yeah, you can see the vellum in the top of the picture there. But yeah, this one turned out really cute. Make sure you check out the playlist down below for Scraptember and all the links for everybody that's playing along with Mixed Media Mayhem. Thanks for watching. Bye.